Hi guys, welcome back to Uncensored. My name is Cosmo. Today I fell upon a very interesting video of a 50-year-old woman that divorced her husband and ended up regretting it. I do not want to spoil the video, so let's just jump right into it.
Welcome back, family. Today we will review our Dear Sarah story. She decided to divorce her husband just to go back to the streets to get pumped and dumped ruthlessly. But now she cannot stop crying. Let's jump in.
This narrator is a cold narrator. He didn't have to say she got pumped and dumped. But I am curious to know what happened for this woman to leave her marriage to go back on the street. This is a 50-year-old woman. Keep in mind that. Let's continue.
I'm doing really ugly crying. Because, oh, I didn't know my cat was in here.
I'm about to say something a little bit controversial, but this is my opinion. I do not feel bad for this woman. The reason why is because how does a 50-year-old woman divorces her husband to go back on the street thinking that she could do better than her husband after they have gone through good times and bad times, because that's what a marriage is all about, unity. Comment below if you feel bad for her.
She must have thought I was crazy. Oh, I'm just really realizing that my marriage is over and it's really bad. Oh, I'm really sad.
I think women should watch videos like this. Young or old should watch videos like this, because videos like this are a lesson to leaving a man and going to another man thinking that you could do better. The devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. She thought she could get better than her husband. Now she's noticing that the street is cold.
Now, she went through a weight loss journey to look better about 6 months prior the divorce, and her husband was so happy thinking that she was losing all this weight for him. Nope, she was doing it so that she can divorce him to got be with Chad.
This narrator is a comedian. I mean, it's true. Like, the husband was thinking, oh my God, my wife lost all this weight for me. Not knowing that the wife had a whole other idea. She was like thinking something totally different. I'm losing this weight for me, and I'm losing this weight to leave you, to find someone better than you. You see? Some women are comical.
But before we see how she is going to be pumped and dumped by Chad, let's watch how she surprised her husband with her weight loss result so that you guys can see how fast these modern women can change their mind.
Some people might like this, some people might hate this, but truth to be told, the narrator just spoke the truth right there. Modern women do not know how to commit. They easily change their mind. For better and for worse does not exist in the mind of a modern woman. She thinks that she can do better. She can date better than what she has. Imagine this. A 50-year-old woman left her marriage thinking she could do better than her husband that has been there for her for better and for worse. Maybe their relationship did not work, but he was still there. But as soon as she lost the weight, as soon as she felt that she was sexy, she decided to leave him.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my goodness, so stunning. What have you been doing while you've been away?
I still do not understand this. If you listen to her husband's voice, he's such a supportive husband. You know, he's so proud of her for the milestone that she has achieved, because losing weight is not easy for some people. And to be honest, I have to give it to her. She lost the weight. Great job. And her husband was very supportive. But he didn't even know that his wife was thinking of divorcing him.
I just wasn't expecting that, because I know what she'd been through over there with all the stress with what she's looking after her mum.
Yeah, it's been a really tough.
And I didn't realise that she was doing this. Wow.
You can hear from her husband's voice that he's genuinely proud of his wife. You know, he's happy that she lost the weight. He's a supportive husband. We do not know what is behind the curtain, but from what we see, he's very supportive. He's very proud of her achievement.
It's been really difficult to keep it a secret. Like, my son noticed, and then I thought, I just got to tell him. So I let Charlie know. And then whenever we'd FaceTime, I'd be like, Brian can't hear, can he? And then I'd get up and I'd be like, look at me, it's coming off like this. And then Brian would walk in and I'd be like, yeah, hi Brian, yep. And then go straight back to my,
Oh my goodness.
my Ricky Gervais positioning. Along the way, I thought, you know, why not make something?
Like I said earlier, we have to hand it to her. The fact that she lost that weight is something that is admirable. You know, she went through a difficult time losing that weight, and that is something that I would never take away from a woman like that. From anyone that has lost weight, I would never take it away from them. Anyone that has done anything difficult, I would never take it away from them, because it's difficult to do something difficult. You know, something that is work is always difficult. So I'm proud of her.
Positive out of a really bad situation, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to shed something else. I was crying every day. Maybe I just cried out all my fat, I don't know. I thought I'll make something positive out of something negative, and so I did this while I was doing that. So yeah.
Something that she said that was very interesting is that sometimes you have to take something negative and make it into something positive. You know, maybe there's a trauma that's happened in your life that you feel like is holding you back. You have to take that trauma and make it into something beautiful. That's what a lot of artists actually do. They make music from their trauma, and that is beauty of the art. You know, it doesn't matter if you're losing weight, if you're drawing, if you are a businessman, whatever you're doing that you're striving for, it's always good to take your negativity and make it into positivity. You know, that is what creates greatness, and I'm proud of her.
Oh, look at your face. Oh. I've lost.
Guys, when you watch the video, they look so united as a family, especially when they hugged each other, you know, and this woman was willing to risk all of that to go back to the street. No wonder she's crying that she lost her marriage. I don't know who lied to her. Maybe social media did. Maybe her friends did. Maybe her friends said to her, you know, you could do better than your husband. So she destroyed a happy family.
30 kilos.
How do you keep that covered from me?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
This is the problem with modern women. They are emotional roller coaster. She looked so happy in this clip, but then divorces her husband after about 6 months to go ride the CC with Chad and Tyrone.
Truth to be told, I agree with the narrator. Some women make decisions based on how they feel. They forget that marriage is all about for better and for worse. It's all about duty. You have a duty to your partner. Regardless of how you feel, your partner is someone you put first. Your duty to your marriage is important. You know, because if you start thinking that, oh, if I don't feel like I want to be with this person, let me leave him, then you always go out for things that are better than what you have. And you'll never find something more suitable for you.
Well, let's see how that turned out.
Hello, my beauties. Guess who's single again? It's okay, though. It's okay. I went to see Mr. Pink tonight, and I'm so grateful that I got to meet Mr. Pink, because he was an incredible distraction in my life that reminded me what it is to feel being in love.
There we go again. She said feelings. Oh, the guy made me feel so loved. He made me feel so wanted. Of course he did. There's a courtship of a relationship. You know, when you're starting a relationship, you're trying to seduce the other person. You left your husband that has been with you for better and for worse because a man seduced you. Pah!
He made me realize that the person I want to be with is somebody who really can fucking make me laugh, because he made me laugh every single day. I think that we were right for each other for the moment that we met and the time that we spent together. But I think that our paths are just not aligned for a long time. You know, it was just something that was a very special portion of my life that I definitely needed to have.
She said that is a portion of her life that she needed to have. She needed her back to be blown by someone else that is not her husband. I mean, Pink did it. Oh, that's some cold facts about women, man. They love you today and hate you tomorrow.
So I went to his house tonight. He made a delicious chicken Caesar salad. We sat and we chatted, And I was really worried because I wanted to have a chat with him. And I was like, I need to talk to you, but I don't know how to do this. And I want to be sick in my mouth. I was just like, I just did not know how to begin the conversation. And he went, do you want me to go first? And it was really kind because I couldn't do it. And yeah, it was just, he's a really good guy. And we both just know that it's, you know, that we're friends. And that's, yeah, it was really difficult. I couldn't do the thing.
There's a reason they say men and women are totally different. A man can sleep with a bunch of women and not even care about them, and not even catch feelings for them, like Mr. Pink did. He busted her, and then he let her go. But she is so attached to Mr. Pink to the point that she's crying while talking about Mr. Pink. Imagine that. She had a great marriage with her husband. She left that just to be busted by Mr. Pink, and now she's crying on camera. Be careful, my fellow brothers. Let's continue.
So, and my life is so complicated. Like, I'm supposed to be leaving to going to New Zealand in 5 weeks. You know, I've just come out of a marriage. And my life is really just all over the place. And it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot for me. So it'd be a lot for a potential partner to have to deal with me.
The best advice I ever heard from school is focus on your paper. The reason why is because when you're focused on your own work, you do not care about what is going around you. But when you start focusing on other people's work, then you forget your own paper. It's as simple as that. The mind pays attention to the things that you choose for it to pay attention to. If she would have stayed in her relationship, worked it out, communicated with her husband, her relationship would have even been better. But she thought she could have done better than her husband. I do not know what they went through. Maybe it was something very deep and maybe something that they could never come back from. But he looked like a supportive man, and she left him going for someone new, thinking that that new person is going to make her feel alive, which she did for a moment. But she realized that that person is not willing to pick her baggages that her husband did. That is the hard work that the husband has been doing. And Mr. Pink said, nah, not for no 50-year-old. That's some cold truth.
And I mean, like, I literally think that last week I had some sort of mental breakdown, but I'm fine again now. Excuse me. Oh, we're used to seeing Sarah snot cry, everybody. Yeah, so Sarah's single. I feel good. He feels good. We feel good. We had a lovely evening. We kissed each other goodbye, and we're both good. So,
me personally, I do not think that she feels good. I think she's sad. I think she's still hanging up on Mr. Pink. He busted her and he let her go. You know, it's as simple as that. She can't move on. It was too good. But you gotta move on. Mr. Pink doesn't want you. You're clearly attached. And now you regret leaving your husband. That's the consequences of your decision. I think a lot of women should learn from this woman. You can't just leave a person because that person is not what you designed them to be. When you choose someone, it's for better and for worse, and it's as simple as that.
You can clearly see that she developed feelings for her Chad, Mr. Pink. She has over 5 videos talking about how Mr. Pink is so wonderful, even though Mr. Pink was very clear that this situation was just casual.
Ladies, let me give you an advice from a man to a woman. When a man tells you that, I'm not ready for a relationship, he's not ready. When a man just says to you, I just want to bust and leave, he means what he says. That is how men work. We tell you people the truth, but sometimes people don't want to listen. I'm happy that she's not talking bad about the man because she knows that the man told her from the get-go that I don't want a relationship. I just want to have fun and let you go. So it's good that she doesn't. But some women would have sit there and say, oh, he's promised me this, he promised me that, he promised me this. Truth to be told, he did tell you he wasn't ready for a relationship. If you ask the man, what are we? And the man is not able to answer, leave. Because that man does not look at you future-wise. It's as simple as that. Comment below if you think I'm correct or wrong.
Hi, gorgeous. I thought we'd have a chat about friends with benefits. So, I've recently gained one, which I didn't imagine I would have because, you know, I've not really had a friend with benefits before.
Look at how excited she is to have friends with benefit. A 50-year-old woman. She's excited to have friends with benefit. She left her marriage just to get a friend with benefits. Damn. This street be cold out here. I keep telling people. Always and forever is not always and forever. For better and for worse, it's not for better and for worse. Is I'm with you as long as I feel like I am being loved. As soon as I don't feel like I love you anymore, I'll let you go.
Check it out.
So I went to Mr. Pink's on Saturday and we were just hanging out. And I mean, I'm totally just like, yeah, we're mates. You know, there's nothing going on there. Definitely don't want to have any sort of relationship again. You know, we both know that we're better off being friends. So I'm over there and we've had a few drinks and I'm like, oh, it's okay if I stay the night? And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I'm literally naively just going, I would just jump into bed with him because I've slept with him before. You know, I would just go to sleep. Anyway, Mr. Pink brought his A game.
This is someone's mother. This is someone's grandmother. She's speaking about it like that. She got busted. Imagine her husband listening to all this thing. Imagine him, how sad he must feel. Oh, man.
This is a 54-year-old woman. She left a whole marriage so that she can just start sleeping around.
Yeah, I agree with the narrator. She left the whole marriage just to sleep around. That is maddening. You know, social media be out here hyping some women. A 50-year-old woman left her marriage just to sleep around.
Then, when Chad busts down those cheeks so well, they fall in love and start crying all over a sudden.
You know, they say sex is a very powerful drug. If you do not know how to make your wife come, someone else can do it for you, then she's going to be hooked on that person. It's as simple as that. You know, satisfying your wife emotionally, mentally, and physically is very important.
Women like this are never satisfied. It's always about that next shining thing that they can put their hands on so that they can feel a sense of happiness. Instead of doing the inward work, they prefer to get that dopamine from outside objects. Stay far away from these type of women.
Yeah, again, I agree with the narrator. Stay far away from this type of women. Anyways, this is the end of the video.